Okay, so this is quiz 9, part 1 and 2. I was given the equation my double prime plus ky equals 0, and m is equal to 70, k is equal to 280. So I plugged those into the equation and found lambda is plus or minus 2I by using the quadratic formula, and then found that the general solution with the initial conditions to 0 is y of t is equal to c1 e 2it plus c2 e 2I minus 2it, and I found y prime of t to be 2i c1 e 2it minus 2i c2 e negative 2it, and I wanted to find c1 and c2, which I found them both equal to be 1. And then found the new general solution by plugging C1 and C2 in, which is y of t is equal to e 2it plus e negative 2it, and switching that over into cosine sine terms to try to get rid of the I term, I found that y of t is cosine 2t plus I sine 2t plus cosine 2t minus I sine 2t, which simplifies to y of t is equal to 2 cosine t. And to solve the first part of the question number 1, it says that it asks for how many hours, or it asks for how far south will the zombie get, and after 2 kilometers north, I plug that equal to 2 is equal to 2 cosine 2t, and find that t is equal to pi over 4. And using that and the calculator, which I graphed 2 cosine 2t, which is my solution, I found that the zombie will get 2 kilometers south. And also, by using the graph, I can determine the third part of the question, which is asking which is the safest time to go out during the day. And the graph demonstrates that the safest times would be pi over 4 to 3 pi over 4, or any multiple of that, such as 5 pi over 4 to 7 pi over 4, etc. And then I go to question number 2 of quiz 9, using lambda is equal to plus or minus 2 pi again, but now I have different initial conditions, which are 2 and 1, and I plug those in into the y prime equation and the y of t equation to find c1 and c2, which now c1 is equal to 1 plus 1 over 4i, and c2 is equal to 1 minus 1 over 4i. And I find a general solution, which is 1 plus 1 over 4i e to the 2t plus 1 minus 1 over 4i e to the negative 2it. And again, I don't want the I term, so I simplify that into y of t is equal to 2 cosine t minus 1/2 sine 2t. And I set that equal to 0 using to answer the question of assuming the zombie is initially sauntering north at a rate of 1 kilometer per hour. And I solve t, and t is equal to 2.23 using the inverse tangent formula. Okay, all done. Thank you.